Good afternoon. We're here today back in the ever popular village of Balcombe, where we are taking on Brantridge Park Farm. Brantridge Park Farm is located on Brantridge Lane, and although it is the postal address of Balcombe, it is located just past the Wings Museum, which is effectively on the Staplefield end of Brantridge Lane. So we are in the village of Balcombe postally, but as mentioned, we're very close to the village of Staplefield. So where the camera is pointing now, if you were to head this way down Brantridge Lane, eventually you would come out at the fork where you can go left to Cookfield or straight on to Staplefield itself. And then just this way down here will take you into the village of Balcombe itself. Brantridge Park Farm, we think, is a property dating back to the late 80s, early 90s. We have to get that sort of verified. And it is owned by and being sold by the farmers of Bucklands Farm next door. So they've had this property rented out for a few years. So it's beautifully situated. It's got a fabulous overall plot. We've measured it out at just under half an acre total, or 0.4 of an acre, give or take. And opposite here is the fields, the paddocks that belong to Bucklands Farm itself, where they keep horses. So again, a really sort of beautiful rural spot. All the sort of, you know, the positives of living around and near a very nicely kept farm, but without any of the upkeep itself. So where we come through these gates here, we're now onto the driveway for the property. As you can see, it's a massive drive. You could comfortably get 5 to 7 cars on here easily. This house, as mentioned earlier, is a really nice 4-bed detached. It's in generally good order throughout. I think most people who see this property will understand that there is updating that can be done, should be done in some places, but you would be left with a very lovely big family home on a smashing plot in arguably our most desirable village that we cover. So come with me as I take you round the house first, and then I will show you the lovely big gardens at the back. So as we come through the property, we're coming into the main entrance hall. On the left hand side, we come into this ground floor room here, which can be used as a bedroom, a study, a playroom, etc., whatever works best for incoming buyers. Coming down the hallway on our right is another entrance door, so a side door effectively, but located off the driveway with WC. Continuing up the hallway, we turn left into the sitting room, which is a very good size, high ceiling, big square room. Views out towards the garden, where the dog's currently having a good wander around, along with the chickens. Big dining room off the back, and a long kitchen here, so made up of dark wood units, black tops, got space for dishwasher, we've got ovens, fridge freezers, and induction hob here. The house is on oil central heating, of course no mains gas out in these rural parts, with a utility room at the end of the kitchen, also accessed off the main hallway. Where we've seen, by the way, that dining room off the back here, I personally think the house is such a big square shape that if you were looking to update the kitchen at any point, I think that would be a very nice thing to have the kitchen actually off the back, where you could have maybe bifold doors onto that beautiful big garden. So come with me. I've got the dog following me around, making sure I'm up to no good. So as we come up the stairs, go up to the first floor. So straight ahead of me here, we have the airing cupboard with the big hot water tank. We have the main bathroom, which has got this little panelled bath, tiled wall, lino floor. This bathroom's absolutely fine, but no doubt will be replaced by the incoming purchaser at some point. We have bedroom 2 here, which is a really good sized double. Big window there. Again, really, really good sized room. Bedroom 4, which is a single bedroom. With bedroom 3, which is, again, very good sized double. Gets a nice outlook here over the paddocks opposite, which again, as I mentioned, is owned by the owner of the farm, who also owns this house, the one that we're seeing today. So we came here the other day to meet the owners, and they're all horses out in the paddocks. Very, very nice indeed. Good to see farms being worked as they should be. And through here into the master bedroom, which is absolutely massive. Dual aspect, again, enjoying wonderful views over the adjacent farmland. And you get a nice sort of aerial view of the garden here. As mentioned, around 0.4 of an acre plot total. The garden makes up a big bulk of that. It is a very big, square, deep and wide garden, which we'll look into in more detail in a minute. Located off the master bedroom, we have an ensuite shower room, which is again a very good size, and a walk-in wardrobe, which is massive. So that's a good internal overview of Brantridge Park Farm. Come with me as I show you the lovely south-facing gardens. So coming out the rear of the property, this time through the dining room, we immediately are greeted by a very large area of patio, as you can see. So I mentioned earlier, we're absolutely bang south-facing here, so it's bright and sunny all day. I'll come firstly down the right-hand side of the house here, so where you've got your side gate, your oil boiler is down here. This is a very wide side access indeed. Remember, we're always filming with a wide-angled lens, so we make things look thinner than they actually are. Big expanse of lawn here, where we've got the chickens roaming around. And a really big, nice plot of land down the side as well, where they have a little badminton net. So any families out there, or people looking for a sort of country home with a large garden, but doesn't want acres and acres, this is absolutely perfect. And you'll see they've got the chicken run top left here. And the garden goes right up into the corner here, right up into that hedge. There is the oil tank. I'll end the video here, coming back round to the rear elevation of this 4-bedroom detached home located on Brantridge Lane in Balcombe. It's being sold with no onward chain. The tenant here is currently, will be leaving in the middle of August. So it's a house with no chain. It's got absolutely bags and bags of potential to be turned into something very special, whether that be through renovations or extensions, on a very nice plot indeed, and a lovely, lovely part of the world. If you have any further questions about this house or want to give us a call for any other matter, do give myself, Michael, or team at Mansell McTaggart a call, and make sure you're subscribing and liking these free video tours that we do, and we look forward to speaking to you very soon.